Good good afternoon to all of you. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So all of you get ready with your notebook and pen. All of you please get ready with your notebook and pen. Today there will be very simple type of questions which I will be asking to you people. Very simple question I will be asking today to you. You just have to answer me. What things you know? Are you ready? Yes or no? Are you people ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So my first question. My first question to you all, that can you define me what is a listening skill? Can you define me what is a listening skill? What is a listening skill? Anyone of you know what is communication skill? So like that you people must be knowing what is a listening skill. So what you can say, what is a listening skill? क्या होता है listening skill? Anyone of you? आप अपने हिसाब से क्या समझते हैं listening skill क्या होता है? Now I am speaking, you people are listening.
The art of listening. Yes, ma'am. What others are saying.
The part of
Art of listening. What others are saying. What they are trying to understand.
okay. Next.
Ma'am, ready to listen topic. It is the ability to listen to any topic.
Okay. So what is the difference between listening and hearing then? Then what is the difference between listening and hearing? Listening और hearing में क्या difference है?
मैम हियरिंग का मतलब होता है कि बस नॉर्मली किसी चीज को सुनना, और लिसनिंग का मतलब होता है कि उसके मैसेज को एक्चुअली वो क्या बोलना चाह रहे उसके मैसेज को रिट्राइव कर पाना।
तो hearing क्या है? What is an hearing?
मैम हियरिंग होता है बहुत शॉर्ट पीरियड के लिए कोई छोटा सा चीज को सुनना, और लिसनिंग होता है लॉन्ग ड्यूरेशन के लिए किसी का मतलब लेक्चर या फिर बात को सुनना।
अच्छा, hearing में क्या हमारा माइंड कॉन्शियस होना चाहिए?
नो मैम।
हियरिंग में माइंड हमारा कॉन्शियस नहीं होना चाहिए, और लिसनिंग में क्या होना चाहिए हमारा?
मैम जो बोल रहा है उस पर अटेंशन देना,
फोकस होना चाहिए।
फोकस होना चाहिए। So listening skill, what we are knowing from this listening skills? So can I say like that means listening skill is an effective communication? It is an effective part of communication?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
why
Yes,
we
ma'am.
can say that how it is an effective part of communication?
Because मैम जब तक हम लोग अपने ऑडियंस के अगर कोई स्पीकर है तो वो
No.
अच्छा
Please,
स्पीकर तभी होता है.
Tanay, please speak in English.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. If we talk about an speaker, then he anyone sorry good speaker always listen and their audience's demand and what what is the need
No.
of
Okay,
the
now
audience.
I am explaining. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Why we say listening skill is an effective communication? Is it? Why we say? Because effective communication means that requires both the ability to produce well articulated speeches as well as the ability to receive messages adequately. कोई दिक्कत? Any problem in understanding this one? Effective क्यों हम इसको बोलते हैं effective communication? Why we are saying effective communication? Because in an effective communication, we requires both the ability to produce well articulated speeches as well as the ability to receive messages adequately. Now, listening and hearing. Okay. If we will say what is the listening and hearing, mainly it is the constructing meaning from and responding to spoken messages. When we will respond to someone, that means we have listened. And we can also call that it is a conscious process by which we seek to understand and return that the process of receiving. When we are receiving something, that means the process of receiving. Second one is constructing meaning with spoken, or you can say that non-verbal messages. Next, there are various points on which we can say that we are hearing. It takes our attention. We have to be always in an attention position. So in additionally, we can say what? That means in additionally, we can say that listening help us to make a sense out of a message before communicating to someone else. As being a good listener, you should be able to accurately receive and interpret messages in a communication process. So being a good listener, you should be able to give proper feedback to someone else. What content you have listened to. If you have not listened what the speaker has said, you will not be able to give a proper feedback. Will you be able to give a proper feedback? If you will not listen to my questions, will you be able to give a proper feedback to me? Yes or no? Will you be able? क्या आप दे
No,
सकते हो मेरे को
ma'am.
proper
No, ma'am.
feedback? तो listening में क्या हो जाता है? You have to be always in an attentive. तुम आपको हमेशा attentive रहना है. You always have to be attentive. You can't divert your mind. Therefore, we can say that listening is a key skill. Okay. So now I'm coming to the differentiation part of this listening and hearing. So the differences are hearing is a natural and passive process which requires little or no conscious effort, while listening is an active, deliberate and conscious process. When you are listening, if some question are being asked, you have to deliberate the answer. You have to give the answer. Whereas hearing is not a mental process. Hearing is not a mental process, means that much focus you don't have to give, that much concentration you don't have to give when you are hearing something. So it is not a mental process, while listening is an active mental process. We can't say that it is a mental process. It is actually an active mental process where we keep our mind in an active mode. Next one is that hearing requires less energy and listening requires more. If you something you listen, it generally needs a less focus, so we can say that it needs less energy. While hearing is superficial, listening is profound. Okay, so we have come to here with this listening skill. Now, next one I will say about this speaking skills. What do you mean by the speaking skills? You have learned all those things in the third semester. So,
Ability to communicate effectively.
okay. So, speaking English means?
My ability to deliver is thought frequently to anyone.
Okay. Next, any one of you? Any one of you? What do you mean by speaking skill? What makes a difference between humans and animals? Does this is a speaking skill? That makes a difference between a human and an animal?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
One of
One of the things.
yes.
So in this speaking skill, we can say that it plays an important role. It produces some sounds, and most importantly, the importance of sounds of human beings produced to make meaning.
Meaningful sound.
Yeah, meaning means that creates a meaning, no? So speaking is a process of constructing those meaningful sounds. It is a part of communication that used to produce, receive, and process information. Or we can say it is a process by which information is being encoded orally into a means linguistic form. Because speaking is a productive skill. Because by pronunciation only we can produce the sounds. So means I think that pronunciation is one of the most important areas of means speaking is English. It means speaking skill. So can you say that pronunciation plays an important role in speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
In English also we can see the difference in the pronunciations. Because what type of English we used to say, what type of English the Nigerian used to say, we have must observe that as a speaker of English, that some of the sounds that substitute in our native languages for such sounds for ease of production is not as same as the people of different countries used to speak. Is it? If we say it is a, suppose how I will say, we used the way of pronouncing English for us is totally different from the way of pronunciation English of the British. Does it is same? Why? Because of the consonants. I have already told there are certain consonants. In the third semester, you must have gone through these things. That words used to change. These are called the phonetics parts. Now, the stress part. What do you mean by the stress in the communication? STRESS. If we are pronouncing some words like import, just see where we are giving more stress. As we are giving import, export, contract, rebel. Are we are giving more stress to this type of thing? Now this education. Some words we are giving more stress. Which words? Export, EX. Import, IM. Contract, CON, contract. Rebel, RE. Education, EDU, education. So these are called the stress. Can you say some words that produce stress? Can you give me some example of words which produce stress? Like though I have given to you people.
Extinction.
Yeah. And please say me the stress word. Stress word क्या है? Please define the stress word.
EX.
Yeah. Next, anyone?
Feeling of emotion.
Huh?
Feeling of emotion.
क्या feeling of emotion? I have tell you to give some stress words.
Knowledge.
And what is the stress word over here? What is the stress word?
KNOW.
Huh?
Okay.
Knowledge. KNOW. Knowledge. Engineering.
Climate.
Climate. Climate में कैसे हो रहा? Climate is simply being spoken.
Blackbird.
Climate. You say like this, then I will get it. Na? If it's a climate. School. Engineering. Then where is the stress? Stress कहाँ है? Stress पैदा करो. Then I will know, na, this is a stress word.
Syllabus.
How labor?
Blackberry.
No, labor is not a stress word.
Blackberry.
No. No. These are not a stress word.
Disposal.
Yeah, disposal. Tattoo.
Decide.
Huh?
Understand.
No. No. Picture. Picture.
Decide, ma'am.
Huh?
Decide.
Decide कहाँ से होगा? Preside can be, decide cannot be. Assume. Okay. This types of word are the stress word. Now, next I am coming to you people about this. Some words that I will say you have to pronounce A. When you are pronouncing A, please say how your lips are. Wide open, round, or totally open.
Wide open.
Wide open. Next, U. Lips are becoming round or they are
Round.
stretching.
Round.
Round.
Round. Now, O. O.
Round.
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 round,
Now what is the difference between U and O? U and O में difference क्या हो रहा है? When you are
U में
saying
भी
U,
स्ट्रेस हो रहा है U में.
नहीं तो दोनों में तो राउंड हो रहा है. U में भी राउंड हो रहा है, O में भी राउंड हो रहा है.
ओ में स्ट्रेस हो.
कहाँ से O में स्ट्रेस हो रहा है? When I am saying in both the terms, you having O and U, both the things you are having your lips in a round shape. दोनों में देखो O, U, U भी बोल रहे हो तो लिप्स आपका राउंड हो रहा है, O भी बोल रहे हो तो लिप्स आपका राउंड हो रहा है. लेकिन जब राउंड हो रहा है
you,
तो लिप पोस्चर में जो है राउंड में, O में देखना गैप जो है छोटा होता है, और सॉरी O में जो है गैप ऑफ द राउंड सेक्शन इज थोड़ा बड़ा, और U में जो होता है राउंड सेक्शन जो होता है वो छोटा होता है. से O में देखो पूरा मुंह एकदम O ही जैसा बन जा रहा है लिप्स. U में थोड़ा सा मुंह खुला हुआ रहता है. जस्ट ट्राई एंड से. ऐसा होता है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now U तो हम लोग बोलते हैं. Now you say me, I am pronouncing the word spoon. I am pronouncing the word spoon. तो स्पून में हमारा प्रोनाउंसिएशन हम लोग स्पेलिंग क्या लिखते हैं? SPOON spoon. But when we pronounce, what happen? SPUN spoon. अगर किसी को स्पून का स्पेलिंग पता नहीं है, if you write spoon, what if you write SPUN and SPOON, can you say how we can differentiate the pronunciation? क्यों दोनों को ही पढ़ा जाएगा कि स्पून ही पढ़ा जाएगा ना, कि कुछ अलग पढ़ा जाएगा? If I write SPUN spoon, क्या उसका हम स्पन पढ़ेंगे? और SPOON spoon को स्पून पढ़ेंगे? So can you say me? So pronunciation time हमारा क्या हो जाता है? We should have to be very careful. Like this O and U, spoon, balloon, blue. देखो ब्लू में अब क्या हो जा रहा है? BLUE ब्लू, BLOE ब्लू. वो भी ब्लू होता है ना, BLOE और BLUE, दोनों ही तो ब्लू पढ़ेंगे, दोनों को ब्लू ही ना पढ़ेंगे. इन बोथ द केसेस हम
BLEW मैम.
क्यों BLEW होगा? वो तो ब्लू हो जाएगा. EW का हम बात यहाँ नहीं कर रहे हैं, U and O का बात कर रहे हैं. See the examples. Blue, blue, spoon, balloon. Shoe, SHU, shoe, SHOE, shoe.
Soup.
Shoop नहीं होगा.
Cartoon.
Shoop cannot be. Writing form sometimes it becomes different, and while speaking, something becomes different in pronunciation. Now, next one is, have you gone through any times a newspaper? न्यूज़पेपर पढ़े हो कभी भी?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
न्यूज़पेपर में फर्स्ट पेज में क्या रहता है?
Headline.
फर्स्ट पेपर में हेडलाइंस. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स आर बीइंग इन द फर्स्ट पेपर. उसको
Yes,
क्या
ma'am.
बोलते हैं? जो बहुत जरूरी इंपॉर्टेंट न्यूज रहता है उसी को फर्स्ट पेपर में दिया जाता है ना. Something that is happening in a world, or it is a major topic, like these things of news are given in the front paper.
Topic.
उसको फ्रंट पेपर में हम लोग देते हैं ना, कि कोई भी न्यूज को हम फ्रंट पेपर में छाप सकते हैं.
The prime news or highlights.
तो उसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Index.
मैम हेडर.
ओके, और न्यूज को हम लोग कितने सारे कैटेगरीज में डिवाइड अप होता है? You know what is a newspaper. These are the basic knowledge. I am saying you the basic knowledge we use in everyday life, but we don't know. आपको पता है ये चीज क्या होता है? In how many categories the news is being divided? The language of newspapers. First, newspaper is being divided in the home, or you can say it is a domestic news. Sorry, domestic news.
Domestic.
Yeah, first is home or domestic news, you can say, and the next one is the international news. First paper में कभी भी देखना home domestic news से शुरू होता है. Otherwise, if it is a very burning topic, then only the international news are being published on it. देखे हो कभी? कभी ध्यान देना. Now, उसके बाद हमारा जो रहता है types of news. There are how many types of news? Can anyone say? How many types of news are there? Two types. Hard news and soft news. अब hard news किसको बोलते हैं? Hard news का focus कहाँ है? Generally, hard news covers the stories which combine the concept of seriousness. वो क्या रहता है hard news? That means that the hard news covers the story usually that has happened or it's happening, and it was last means it is a recent news of 24 hours to 48 hours. And what is the soft news? The soft news is usually it is called a timeless, and it is the story that happens over a long time span. Okay, now ये hard news,
Entertainment purpose.
yeah, entertainment purpose. Some there are miscommunities problems are being there. There are issues like that affects the reader's life, the places, the people. These types of things are of soft news. Means these four things that are being categorized under soft news: the people, places, issues that affects that reader's lives, and communities problems. Now, in that hard news, we can categorize certain things like this: politics, economy, war, disaster, accidents, science and technology, law, crimes, protest. Okay, that means they are usually taking place within 24 to 48 hours. They are the most recent topics that are being covering in the hard news. Now I am coming to the headline part. Headline. What is that headline? You all know there is a headline. What is the headline? Headline से भी ऊपर कुछ होता है. You must have not, means you people, do you know headline से ऊपर जो एकदम पूरा bold में लिखा रहता, what is being called? Do you know what that thing is being called? Newspaper तो सबने पढ़ा है.
Title.
No, not this is called title. This is not a proper English. एकदम देखो कभी कभी न्यूज में जो एकदम बर्निंग रहता पूरा कैपिटल में लिखा हुआ रहता. So all things are being written in a very bold letter in the capital. Have you seen? That is called nucleus. Nucleus. Headlines ऊपर जो लिखा हुआ रहता है उसको बोलते हैं overline. After overline, the headline comes. Overline, after that the headline. उसके बाद देखना summary. छोटा सा summary line टाइप का दिया हुआ रहता है. छोटा सा पैरा या छोटा सा 3-4 लाइन के एक देखना summary रहता है. उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं subhead और you can say summary line. उसके बाद हमारा क्या रहता है, जो मेन मीन्स इंट्रोडक्टरी टाइप का जो इंपॉर्टेंट है वो रहता है। आफ्टर दैट ऑल द wrap up things means extra optional paragraphs things are being added, or you can initially say that these are the concluding things. Okay, so this is the newspaper characteristics. Now अब न्यूज़पेपर में जो होता है हमारा, sometimes, now I'm saying sometimes, what you have seen anything, the rhyming type of use, they use the headlines like the rhyming scheme, means the word which rhyme. देखो मिलता जुलता word, that's a crime of the times. You say na, in this recently this in the newspaper, in this election we are having many types of rhyming types of things, so they preferably use this that types of means headings like that, crime of the times. So now I'm coming again to you people on the next topic. Any one of you know the newspaper कितना कुछ रहता था? आप लोगों को पता है जो न्यूज़पेपर में हमारा इतना कुछ रहता है? अब ये कॉमा, सटन हमारा क्या रहता है, पंक्चुएशन मार्क्स, कॉमा कितना तरह का रह सकता है? एक ब्रैकेट यूज करते देखे हो हम लोग, we used to give a bracket, then we used to close the bracket, इसको क्या बोलते हैं?
Inverted commas.
No, ब्रैकेट सीधा सी उल्टा सी टाइप का ब्रैकेट नहीं देते हैं, जैसे
Round
सपोज आई एम
bracket.
सेइंग, हाँ,
Parenthesis.
यस, पैरेंथेसिस, वेरी गुड। पैरेंथेसिस का यूज हम कहाँ करते हैं? Where we use the parenthesis, हम लोग सिंपली बोल देते ब्रैकेट दो, बट इट इज नॉट दैट
डायरेक्ट
ब्रैकेट।
स्पीच बोलने के लिए
यहाँ कुछ थोड़ा बहुत एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन हम लोग को देना है।
हाँ,
जहाँ कोई थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा इंफॉर्मेशन देना रहता है वहाँ
नो
पे
नो नो
कोई वर्ड लिख दिए।
नो 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 नो,
मैम डायरेक्ट स्पीच में
पैरेंथेसिस का यूज हम कहाँ करते पता है? मतलब कैसे बोले हम आपको, शुभजीत is a little boy who goes to market with his father. Subhajit is a little boy who goes to market with his father. I am saying this, हाँ. अब Subhajit is a little boy. If I say it like this, वो कितना छोटा, 2 साल का है, 3 साल का है, 4 साल का है, 5 साल का, like this. मैंने शुभजीत लिखा, in bracket, this parenthesis I have given 8 years old. Okay, that means that is showing that how old he is, but this is an extra information. It is not relating anything with the sentence grammatically. वो grammatically उसमें correlate नहीं हो रहा है, ठीक है? उसका ग्रामेटिकली एरर उसमें कुछ फाइंड अप नहीं कर सकते पैरेंथेसिस में. The information which we have given in the parenthesis cannot be connected in the grammatical sense. Now, और एक चीज हम अब आते हैं, क्वेश्चन मार्क हम लोग बोलते हैं. क्वेश्चन मार्क का अनदर नाम क्या होता है? What is the another name of question mark?
Interrogative sign.
Yeah, interrogation. That is called interrogation. Now, hyphen, you know hyphen.
Yes, ma'am.
So hyphen हम कहाँ use करते? Where we use this hyphen? Where we use this hyphen? I am saying paragraph. One minute, I am saying paragraph. I am using here hyphen. Thus it is correct. After par hyphen a hyphen graph. Thus it is correct to use the hyphen. Yes, it is correct. Because hyphens are the words that divide into syllables between one line to the next. And another part of uses of hyphens are to join two words or parts of words together. Like ice cream, ice hyphen cream. Truck driver, truck hyphen driver. Now, next part. Next part is that I am saying something to you. Now, please tell me. I'm saying some items. What does it mean? Brunch. B-R-U-N-C-H. Brunch. What does it mean? Brunch.
Group.
Brunch. B-R-U-N-C-H. Brunch. It is relating to meals. When a person having both his breakfast and lunch, the same, you said something you used to skip your breakfast and just have your lunch. Yeah, that is called a brunch. Okay. Snack. We used to say na. Now I'm having a snack. I want to eat snack. Do you know what is the definition, proper meaning of snack? That is small to eat. It's a small meal. That is called a snack. Breakfast. Can I say the first meal of my day? Yeah, this is the first meal of my day. The first meal of your day is called as breakfast. Your midday meal. You must have heard in the Savya Sakshar Abhiyan the midday meal. The midday meal means what? Lunch. Dinner. Do you know dinner what? Dinner is the main meal of the day. Now, same case, I am coming to this one that Ritu Kumari's parents are giving some allowance to her. Ritu Kumari's parents are giving some allowance to her. What does it mean? That they are providing some pocket money. What is this donation? We used to know I have donated this much money. Donation. A donation is a charitable contribution. Alimony. What is this alimony?